Good day, everyone. Alice here from Safi Financial Network. Today is January 12, sorry, 2023. And today we had a CPI number just came for months of December. December expectation was 6.5%. The actual number is 6.5%, just met this expectation. So seems like inflation is coming down, but still is far away from the Federal Reserve target, which is 2%. So market had an uptick today. It was very conservative uptick today, and that's why we are coming with this analysis just a bit longer than usual. I'm gonna cover different stocks, different sectors today. So S&P 500, just point out 11.39 point up today. Nasdaq 55 point today up, and crude oil just went up 59 points today up, and the gold just went up 21 point up today. So which is pretty substantial for gold. 1.15% uptick today, and that's going to be very important, and we should just take care of that. But moving on to S&P 500 first. So this is a daily chart for S&P 500. We are at 3982. Just went through all of it up to 3998, just a touch below 4000, and then retracing back down. And right now, market just closed above SMA 200 in a daily basis, which is a nice development for the market. However, we had this before, and market it was just a very uptick to the upside, closed above all the moving averages, but fell down. And this is like just a failed breakout, and then market went down. So again, we cannot say anything unless we will go above this 4,147, which is very important. I would say a pivotal point for the market, and also the August high. The August high is very important as well. So that's very important. So we should just keep an eye on that. A market is in bearish trend line since December 21, and I'm still thinking that we are getting back to the bearish momentum. This is just a dead cat bounce or relief rally or corrective rally, and I think market will get ready again for another sell-off to the downside. All right, so let's move on to Nasdaq. Just before going to the Nasdaq, let me just review the hourly chart. Here's the hourly chart for S&P, and as you see here, we just close above this resistance area, kind of like a back and forth, very choppy market. As CPI just came, market went down and then coming back up. So right now we are just a 0.3% above the opening bell, which is kind of, as I said, conservative. It's very choppy still. Lots of people are waiting now for the earnings, because expectation for the inflation was high, and market just thought that probably we are getting below the expectation, below 6.5, which we didn't. And right now, people are just looking at the earning. All right, moving on to the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq daily chart. Here is the Nasdaq daily chart, and we are getting above this again resistance area for 11,400. 452, and that's the level that I think it's going to be a good opportunity for short. We are getting close to SMA 100 in daily chart. We are getting close to this middle of this white range bar. So that's the area that I think institution is coming back to short the market. I just want to show you something pretty interesting. So here is the shadow, here is the breakout, and today just the shadow coming down. So this means this area, which is 11,190 to 11,275, is a buying area, short-term buying area for institutions. So when market is coming down, because this is a breakout level, and this breakout level is happening by I would say institutions or insiders. So insiders just take back or take like a support for their buyers here, and they just help out market, or Nasdaq just went up. But right now, if we get back again to this area and if we break it down, so probably that's going to be the last and first trench for the Nasdaq. So just keep an eye on this. 11,179 to 11,290. That's going to be the area that we should keep an eye on, see if this one pierce or engulf to the downside. So that's going to be the end of the Nasdaq. But however, we are in a positive territory for today and take it for granted. But we will see how it goes. Momentum is on overbought condition, especially in daily chart and MACD, RSI. Everything is signaling for a reversal, at least for the short term. We are due for pullback because this is for short term. This is overstretched, overbought, and Nasdaq, even if it is in bull run, we need to see a pullback from the Nasdaq. All right. So moving on to the hourly chart. So here is the hourly chart, and we are getting back to my level, and the one that I showed you yesterday in video analysis. And right now, this is my stop, and this is the level that we got into short position. And right now we are just slightly underwater, but we should be fine. Even if it goes to the stop loss, I will take another one just because the position that I took, as I said yesterday, make sure that go with small position. These days market is very volatile and you should be careful about your position sizing. Position sizing is everything in this environment. And we are in buy for lots of stocks. We are getting to buy lots of stocks as long as they're coming to our level. We are buying for the investment, but for the trading perspective. So we try to just take in and out, probably for swing trade 1 day or two, or even just a quicker than one. So Nasdaq, again, this is a very choppy. So let's have a look to see if it's coming below this 11,400. So if it comes down below 11,400 in an hourly chart and close below this, probably that's going to go all the way down to here to 293 and then 192, and that's going to be a decisive moment for the Nasdaq. Here is the Dow Jones daily chart, and Dow Jones had a very better performance among the other ones. So when Dow is leading, make sure something is wrong because Dow is better than technology today, 198 points to the upside. It's going to be uptick for a 0.58%. And right now, Dow Jones is getting again back to the supply area. And this is coming along with momentum index is getting back to the overbought condition. And right now, everything is settled for another downside. Still, we don't see a reversal candle, so we should be patient. But when Dow Jones is leading, so that's telling me that probably market is getting out of the technology and coming back to the consumer staples and those stocks that are safe in a downtrend. So when Dow is leading, there is something wrong. Just make sure that keep an eye on this one as well. Going to the hourly chart. So here's the hourly chart for Dow Jones. And Dow Jones, the critical area is 34,707.87. So that line is very important. If we get 1 hourly candle below this, so probably Dow is coming back to 33,000 channel. So let's see how it goes. Okay, going to some individual stocks because I want to show you something. In today's market, it was a positive, but look at the FANG or technology stocks or the big techs. So here is the thing. Here is Meta or previous Facebook. So this one crashed, but today it has like a very nice uptick, like a 381 points to the upside, 2%, almost 2.86% to the upside. Facebook or Meta is at 136, which is kind of like a resistance area. And the next important level is coming 142. All right, so that's the first one. Facebook or Meta was positive. However, here's the Apple. And Apple is getting to my shorting level, to be honest. If I want to be very honest with you, this stock is getting back to complete its pullback to this broken trend line. And if you zoom out, here's the broken trend line. And these are my targets for the downside. And right now, Apple is coming back probably to test this trend line and then to complete this trend line around 35, 135, 140. Then it can go all the way down to 119 and then below this one. So just keep an eye on that. Today was positive, but Apple is kind of like completing with the doji, slightly negative. All right, so this is Apple. So here is the Microsoft. Microsoft is getting back to the bullish momentum. However, let me just zoom out here. So this is the prevailing trend to the downside, and this is a long-term trend. But let me just clean this stuff here. So Microsoft is now is right there. So look at that. So this is a doji after breakout. So this doji after breakout, it doesn't mean that it cannot have like a follow through, but this is a weak breakout. So when there is a breakout, you need to see some kind of candle like this. Strong candle with volume to the upside, not just the pullback type of candle. So this is kind of like a pullback type of candle or even fake breakout candle. If Microsoft gets back to 250, 240 to 250, so that's going to be very, very decisive moment for the Microsoft. I still looking for more downside below 200 for the Microsoft to see, but Microsoft had a good day today, general uptick 1.15%. So there is nothing wrong with Microsoft for the short term. Again, for the long term, I'm not sure. Amazon just had a doji bar, and this is the same scenario with Amazon. So look at that. So this is the type of the price that I want to see for the breakout. And look at the type of candle. So this is a breakout to the upside, but Amazon just had a doji bar when it gets to this resistance area. So when it gets to the resistance area and shows the doji bar, it seems like the overbought condition is in place. Right now, momentum index is showing me the overbought condition, and probably Amazon today action was the end of the rally for this nice strong dead cat bounce or relief rally for Amazon. All right, so again, when you see these type of stocks, and also if you look at, for example, Costco. So Costco is another stock that I'm looking for. It has a very, very nice move to the upside. Let me just bring the Costco chart. So Costco is kind of like a forming the bullish consolidation. There is nothing wrong. But in today's market, it was negative. It was not a positive. So Costco had a very, very nice week in overall. But today it's just a bullish consolidation. I'm not sure if it's going to be formation of the breakout to the upside for another ABC pop to continue with the downtrend, or probably that's going to be just a consolidation and probably it goes back to the downside. But here is the Costco. For example, another one is Nike. So Nike was in a negative territory today, or kind of like a doji bar. Nike had a fantastic phenomenon move to the upside for 4 months, and right now Nike is coming back down. So again, when you see these type of stocks, you should just pay attention that probably market is overdue for correction. Okay, I think I wrapped up everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you on the chart tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye bye.